Welcome to our channel, everyone. Today we have an intense story that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat. I know many of us have been in situations where money issues and ex-partners mix to create chaos, but this one is different. Are you ready? Let's dive right in. 4 weeks ago, 40-year-old Lisa received a substantial loan from her then-boyfriend Mark, who was 50 years old at the time. They had been together for 6 months, long enough to establish a deep connection, but not quite long enough to weather these kinds of storms. The loan was about $2,000, and it seemed like no big deal at first. But little did Lisa know, this small act would set off a chain reaction that would unravel their entire relationship. 2 weeks ago, things took a turn for the worse when Mark called her out of nowhere. He was furious because she had planned to visit him over the weekend, but then backed out after an argument over the phone left them both upset and hurt. "Where are you?" he demanded in a voice filled with anger and desperation. "I need my money back immediately!" Caught off guard, Lisa scrambled to find the funds. It wasn't easy. She had bills piling up, her own financial struggles, but she knew Mark needed it more than ever now that they were no longer together. The next morning, she sent a certified check for the full amount via priority mail. She didn't hesitate. She wanted to put this behind them and move on. But just as she thought everything was settled, Mark began bombarding her with cruel emails and texts. Each message was more aggressive than the last. "You owe me," he wrote, his tone dripping with venom. "I demand you repay every penny." Lisa knew that responding would only fuel the fire, so she did what any sensible person would do. She ignored him, until one day Mark's emails started taking a dramatic turn. He claimed to be preparing for major surgery next week for a life-threatening condition, and said he had received her mail but ripped up the check. Can you imagine? It was like hitting rock bottom. Lisa didn't know what else to do except offer to send him the money via Zelle, which she knew his bank supported. But Mark's response left her even more confused. "I don't want any money from you now. You can pay me back when you've cleared your other debts." He went on to say that he didn't need the money anymore and he was fine without it. The irony of it all was staggering. Then, in a fit of rage, Mark sent another email saying, "You do not tell me what to do." It felt like an attack on every ounce of her independence. "If you want to apologize," he continued, "you need to come see me in person. Look me in the face and tell me how sorry you are." He was leaving for a place far away later that week for his surgery. Lisa could feel the tension mounting. She knew she wasn't going anywhere near him under these conditions. But what would you do if someone demanded an apology on such terms? It felt like he was trying to control her even when they were no longer together. The emails kept coming, each one more relentless than the last. "Do not contact me further," Mark wrote in his final message. The words stung like a slap in the face. She muted his texts and filtered his emails into a separate folder where she wouldn't be disturbed by them. Now, Lisa finds herself at a crossroads. She's torn between sending him the money again and just letting it sit there, hoping he'll eventually cash the check and settle this once and for all. But deep down, she knows something isn't right here. Why would Mark go back on his word? Could there be more to this story than meets the eye? This situation has left Lisa questioning everything about their relationship. From why she accepted a loan from someone who was already making demands, to how she allowed herself to become entangled with such chaos in the first place. So what's your take on all of this? Have you ever been in a similar situation where money and an ex-partner led to turmoil? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories like these. We'll be back soon with another tale that will keep you glued to your screens. Thanks for watching, everyone.